before sleep one night, I'd set the intention to learn more about the Qabalah after the last series of dreams, and I had a dream where there was a riot and policemen were being shot and killed, and bullets were streaming past my head into cars and creating huge explosions. And then the scene shifted to a female figure walking upstairs. And when she got upstairs, she loaded up the internet and brought up a web page that had several red roses on it that discussed the Qabalah. And the title of the page was something like Becoming Superman. And then in the next scene of the dream, I was on an aeroplane going to France, and there was a laptop in the wall of the plane, and someone else on the plane that resembled a work colleague of mine showed me her passport, but it had my photo in it. But in real life, we don't look similar apart from we have dark hair. It may be that her name, which was Anna, was relevant. I then had a dream that the girl that I was living with was in an empty flat, and there was a landlord in the flat and a shadow which I knew to be her ex-boyfriend. I also saw a friend of mine dressed as Batman and was given a tax bill of over £1,000. Back then, at that time, between about 2004 to about 2008-9ish, I used to have several dreams at night, but that was a busy night even for me. At that time, I actually planned to write a series of 3 books, and I kind of started writing the third one, but it was just tentative. But I did plan to use that image of Superman and Lois adapted in some way to include roses as the cover for that book, based on that dream that I had. A short time after that dream, the person I was living with did actually tell me that she was moving out and going to live with somebody else, although it didn't involve anybody dressed as Batman. It was interesting that this idea of a shadow came up again. I've talked about shadow work, whether that also relates to a specific person, I'm not sure. I've mentioned the symbolism of the rose before in connection with the path of Venus, and also the Caroline's rose cluster in Cassiopeia. There's also a cosmic rose in the Andromeda constellation. There's also a connection between the symbolism of the rose and the Holy Grail, and in modern times has been associated with images of the Virgin Mary. Anyway, I guess I still find it interesting, but also very annoying that I'm still trying to work out what all this means nearly 20 years later. Please like and subscribe for more surreal content. Thank you.